You know, like a lot of people talk about asking God for forgiveness, but no one goes to the person that they did wrong and apologizes to them or asks that person for their forgiveness. Does God forgive?
I don't think God forgives because I think he knows what you're going to do. So I think he's already expecting it. Can you forgive something you knew was going to happen? What's up with the little kid thing?
It is. It seems like it is a trend right now.
It's a trend, right?
I mean, it's been in hip-hop since the beginning of fucking time.
A little kid?
Yeah.
Oh, Nas.
Yeah, Nas, Biggie, Drake. Nothing was the same.
That's true, yeah.
And but it does seem like it is more of a trend now.
Growing pains. I mean, it makes sense though because it's like Little Him.
Man, I was thinking about the title. Have you ever had like nights where you couldn't sleep because you're fucking I was like, fuck, that's the first thing I thought.
Some growing pains?
Yeah, you have to rub alcohol on it.
You think that's what he's referencing? Nah. He was in bed one night and he's like, fuck, my fucking shins, man. My shins. I'm living in Cali and my shins are fucked.
Growing pains is kind of like a real like deep topic, right?
Maybe him being like reflective on his life. Yeah. And this is coming off of the Butterfly Effect. He definitely has some artsy titles.
Yeah.
Bury Me with Dead Roses.
Yours truly.
Yeah, that one's nice too. Yeah, more sentimental.
With Love.
So what do you think Growing Pains means?
Probably reflecting on a lot more situations, because I feel like from the Butterfly Effect, he was kind of in that bag.
He was
like the whole album. Do you still think I think we said it was album of the year.
For last year?
Yeah.
2022? Yeah, I think so.
I think so too, man. Like that album was incredible. Like I was thinking about it yesterday, like just trying to go back through his discography a little bit. Underrated, like you said.
Underrated, overhated.
Exactly, no, for real.
He doesn't get his flowers, and that's what I wanted to ask you. Why do you think that when you hear about great rappers, why is Phora not in that conversation?
Is he independent as well?
I think he is now, yeah.
I feel like the independent thing is like it rubs like the major labels like the wrong way, that the fact that they don't have a big machine behind them. Yeah. And at the end of the day, they do control like a lot of like mainstream media and stuff like that.
They do.
So I do feel like, and they don't like Russ. He gets backlash from, you know, they kind of block him out. They blackball him, right? Yeah. Because like he has so much power to himself, and I feel like they're not going to promote anything that's against them.
But I feel like Russ's stance is a little different than like a Phora stance. Because Russ attacks them. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
No, he does though. There's one thing to like go against the grain. Yeah. It's a whole nother thing to rub your knuckle on the grain and you know, try to break the fucking grain.
Yeah. Do you think it's the subject matter?
Yeah, but I feel like he has a crazy audience.
Phora.
He garners a lot of attention, bro. Like that's the thing, is like I've been to his shows. Yeah. What did he used to tell me back in the day? If you have a majority female audience,
you win. Drake, he's the first one that got that.
And I feel like Phora, he's very smart on how he caters to his audience, because I seen him in an interview too, and he was talking about what's gonna connect with his fans. Yeah. But like to be cognizant of that, like I'm gonna make these songs to connect with them more. Yeah. Even if it's not more so what he wants to always make. And like him able to recreate the fucking wheel so many times. Yeah. Because like a lot of his subject matter is centered around the same thing, and he says it a different way every fucking time. True. And that's very hard to do. Yeah. Like, have you ever wrote a love letter to somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to write him a love letters part 2?
Never hit us hard.
What about a part 50?
Nah.
You know, like he's bagged. He gets bagged. I mean, I'm excited, bro. So you guys are back with another breakdown with Scratching the Surface. It's your boy K.
It's your boy E.
Today we're going to be checking out Phora's new EP, Growing Pains. It's a 3-piece.
First song is To the Grave. Interesting title, bro. I love his titles. Yeah. Second one, Does God Forgive? Damn! I didn't see this.
He's bagged.
Last one, Myself Again.
10 minutes, 3 tracks.
Do you like appreciate those smaller kind of EPs, like Russell throw out a 3-piece?
If it's done right, I do. If it's done right, I just don't like throwaways.
Yeah.
Like here's three songs that won't make the album, and I'm gonna put it out because I'm gonna make money and you guys are gonna listen. Yeah. I'm not saying Phora is that artist either, because he's not. Like one thing I do appreciate about Phora is I don't think he's lazy when he creates. No. You know, like I appreciate that, because that's lost nowadays. In a world where streams get you money and garner you attention, and people just put things out to put it out, I feel like Phora takes his time on it.
Yeah, I agree.
Hopefully we're able to find out throughout these 3 tracks on why he has like little Marco on the front.
I'm excited, man.
But like him on the front, I just feel like it was kind of what we referenced earlier, where it's gonna be who he was then, and the growing pains he had to go through to get to who Phora is now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. He takes his time, dude. Like there's nothing ever rushed. Every flow switch is gonna hit harder than the one before. Like his verse, the way he crafts his verse, like are fire. Track number 1 is To the Grave.
You know, the reason that you seen it work, cause the plot was perfectly planned out. Nobody thought that I'd get here, just put 2 more plaques on the wall. I always knew that I'd be, came a long way from not having shit, from sleeping on flow single mattresses. Single mom raised me, it took a toll and I wish I could pay for the damages. All the drugs kill my dog slowly, watch the ones I love forget they know me. Trying not to let that shit break me, trying not to let the pain control me. No, I be in Texas like Ginobili, I just wanna fly away to the stars and write a few songs so they remember my name. Say what I mean and mean what I say, I'm grateful for life, there's nothing I change. Show me fake love, nobody knows me. Take my heart out, they can't control me. I put God.
I love that instrumental, bro.
That's a different guitar, right?
He always has fire instrumentals, though.
Yeah.
I gravitate towards those type of sounds. I mean, we even use like a lot of the same beat makers.
Yeah.
You know, like I've done songs that he's done before, like he's released. Before he released them, but it's like I love his type of instrumentation. I kept thinking of the title Growing Pains. So like he was talking about, I saw the drugs kill my dog slowly, watch the ones I love forget they know me, try not to let that shit break me, try not to let the pain control me. So it's like those are his growing pains.
Yeah.
He's seen, and he talks about his mom too, but he's seen his dogs going through drugs and them dying, and he's not trying to go through that similar thing, and those are his growing pains. And then also like talking about his single mom raised him, it took a toll on her, and he wished he could pay for the damages. So it's like just reflecting on his story. Like he said, I was eating ramen before.
Yeah.
Like this is the shit he came through to get to where he's at now. And like how he views money. Cause like, yeah, he's seen his mom going through it. He's seen his dogs going through it. He even had the struggle life coming up. But he's like, at the end of the day, at the end of the verse, he's talking about you can't take that money with you regardless. So all we got left to do now is spend it.
Yeah.
Like that's fire to come from not having anything and still knowing like I can't take this with me regardless.
Yeah.
Like you can't take it to the grave.
Exactly.
That's what he was referencing. Like, what about you? What was some of your favorite takeaways?
I mean, I like the way that he introduced the song. So many people depending on me. I ain't got no time to relax. That's like that has to be like a anxious, like filled place to be in, right?
Different pressure.
Because if I'm being honest, I don't got to worry about nobody but myself. So he has to worry about his mom, the people around him, making sure that his girl's straight. He's giving that time to her. Giving quality time and not taking any time for yourself will always do something to you. Yeah. So now he's thinking about that. He's like, I ain't got time for the bullshit. I ain't got time for the past. I ain't got shit for none of you people that come up to me with your hands up. Like I'm not trying to feed the people that are taken from me. I'm trying to feed the people that are reciprocating the same energy.
The amount of people that probably come to him because he's rich is crazy now, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like you said, like the actual growing pains from eating top ramen to going to being rich enough to buy a couple boats, riding through a city in a ghost. Like those are like life-changing experiences, but he's still somehow never got away from the pain, right? Yeah. Because now he's like, damn, I have money, but I'm getting caught up in all this other bullshit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I'm getting lost in materialism probably.
I feel like he's never really gotten far away from who he was. At least on the come up. Some people want money and some want the fame. Some want the diamonds all over their chain. Like he wants to leave a legacy. Yeah. Because like the money and the chains and all that, like that's cool, but that's personal. Yeah. Writing a song that changes somebody's life, that somebody can relate to, that gets them through a dark time, that's something that lasts forever.
And that's crazy, right? Because that's something that you can't take to the grave, but it'll be left here.
Damn.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's true though. You can't take that to, but like you're leaving something way beyond you.
Exactly.
And way more important.
Yeah.
Way more important. Because like people are gonna go back and you could play those songs 50 years from now. Like how many people are still playing Frank Sinatra?
Exactly.
Bro, long removed from our world. That will forever be in rotation or sampled or brought back or. So I think that's the beauty of art, and that's the beauty of life, right? Like a lot of people go through this life and they don't really, like everyone's focused on trying to make it, but no one's focused on trying to make something that outlives them. Yeah. And that's all man can do.
Damn, that's facts.
Is build something that lasts longer than you. Yeah. Because we're only here for a limited time. And what are the things that will outlive you? Yeah. The morals that you instill on the people that live past you. The things that you create that will live forever. Yeah. and the foundation that you build for people to follow. That's it. That's all that will live past you. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Everything else goes to the grave.
And that's a scary thing. Like, I know being known isn't the most fucking necessary thing you need in life, but if you have a chance to do that and, like you said, change people's lives, like, why not?
Yeah.
It's just it's overall, it's a positive thing, you know. At the end of the day, we're all put here as human beings to help one another out. Also help yourself out, but you're able to influence people. So if you're going to influence them, do it in a positive way.
Would you prefer influence and notoriety over money?
Well, every day.
Or would you prefer to have money and be set but be away from everybody else?
That's a lonely life.
Not away from everybody else, but away from people who don't know you. You know? Like, because fame is like people don't really know you.
Yeah.
They just know of you. They just know what they see, what you allow to be seen.
One last thing, too, that I like about Phora is he's definitely, like, an artist that goes full expression. With any emotion that he's living in at that moment, he's going to make a song about it. He said, 2022, I lost hope. But writing music helped me stay afloat. It's probably 15 million in my notes, and that's the realest shit I ever wrote. 15 million lines that you ever fucking... Or songs, like, whatever, like, that you're writing, and you know, like, that's the realest shit
probably
I ever
lines. 15 million songs would be fucking ridiculous.
Imagine. Damn, like, I don't even think you could put a fucking number. Like, he's been in the game in, what, 10 years?
Longer. He releases every year.
Yeah.
Consistent output.
Yeah.
Like, that is hard to do. To structure bodies of works, to structure songs, great songs.
Yeah.
To structure artistic songs, deep songs, melody bags. Like, bro, what other artist drops like that? Even the GOATs don't drop every year. Yeah. He literally, like, you can search through his discography, you'll see every single year he's dropped something.
Track number 2, we got Does God Forgive? Dude, his titles are so different.
Does he? Is he even upset at you to even have to forgive you? He's all knowing, right?
You know, like, a lot of people talk about asking God for forgiveness, but no one goes to the person that they did wrong and apologizes to them. Or asks that person for their forgiveness.
That's true.
Does God forgive?
I don't think God forgives because I think he knows what you're going to do. So I think he's already expecting it. Can you forgive something you knew was going to happen?
Have you ever prayed to God on 2 knees, still nothing changed? Ever felt so ashamed that yourself can't see your own face? Have you ever felt so alone in this world, so out of place? I feel like I got nobody, maybe I'm tripping. Too many friends are the enemies, I don't know how it's affecting me. So many people who told me they love me, I shouldn't believe what they said to me. I wanna be happy, I wanna be able to smile again. Lost love for the music, I wanna be able to write again. And my love, I wish I could look in her eyes again. Misery loves company, cause God forgives. Someone tell me.
That's a fire ass hook.
Yeah.
And like he does it with so little words.
Yes, bro, for real.
Like, misery loves company. I forgive, someone tell me.
What kind of mindset do you think Phora's in on this record?
Does God forgive because he's not sober and he's not able to get away from these vices?
Yeah.
He talks about jealousy, envy, and greed.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, is God gonna forgive me for that? And for me continually going back into like my old habits and not being able to look my mom in the face because of that.
Yeah.
And that's what I think this whole song was about, just him reflecting the growing pains, bro.
Yeah.
Like everything he's been through, the trauma he's went through that maybe pushed him to do those things. And like, is he gonna be forgive for that, for his growing pains? Like, is God okay with that? I could definitely relate to that. I went through some dark stages in my life after my grandma passed and did some things I probably would have never done. And maybe it's not fair to say because she passed is what happened, but I was a totally different person after.
Yeah.
Where that isn't the type of person I am, but that's who I was at that time. It's dope to hear him talk from that perspective as well. Because he has so much fucking money, he doesn't even have to worry about that. Yeah. Does God forgive? Yeah. You can have a mindset right there where you're like, I don't care, I'm rich. Yeah. But he's still looking in himself and being like, damn. I feel like this is just therapy sessions for him. Like when he sits down and writes these songs, it's like what he's been going through from the last time he dropped. Yeah. And he's like, let me tell y'all. But what did you think about this record?
Bro, I love artists that ask a question coming into a verse because it makes me think automatically. Yeah. Have you ever prayed to God on two knees and still nothing changed?
Have you?
Oh, plenty of times. A lot of people go and pray to God and to ask for something, but they never thank God for what they have. Like, try to understand God's, like, perception. Like, why am I going to give you something if you don't appreciate anything?
You're not grateful.
Exactly. So, like, and you're not going to, you know? And I've been in that mindset, you know, a couple times.
One thing I'll say about him too is he can make a song that's, if you pull the lyrics away from the beat, is deep and dark, sound light still. Like, look at the instrumentation on this.
Yeah, that's true.
And look at the hook that he tied around it. Like, this doesn't sound like a dark song.
No.
But look at everything we're talking about with it.
Yeah, that's facts.
His hook is "Misery Loves Company."
Yeah,
Does
crazy.
God forgive? Someone tell me. But it doesn't sound sad.
No, it doesn't.
It's crazy, but I think that's a beautiful way to bend his artistry, because he could easily make this shit sound dark.
Yeah.
Even with his last project, The Butterfly Effect, things have been lifted up a lot lately. He's not in that like dark mood, because Heartbreak Hotel, I felt like that was more of like a darker sounding project.
Definitely. He still has those vices that he can't get away from, even though he has all this money. He's probably amplifying it more.
Exactly.
And, you know, and he's probably not growing away from it. It's the things that he's growing with. These are my actual growing pains that I'm dealing with. I'm not escaping those pains and seeing it from the other side. I'm still in it.
Yeah.
You know, like, does God forgive me for still indulging in that? Because it's the only way I know how to cope.
Have you ever done something that you thought would make you feel better and it made you feel worse?
Yeah.
And then you look back on it and you're like, I knew this was going to make me feel worse, but somehow my brain told me to make me feel better?
You know that your thoughts can control you, and if you don't have control over your thoughts, you're going to be like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can relate to that.
But like, also, I feel like he's been going through a lot, right? He said, I'm sick of crying, can't hold it back. I'm sick of drinking until I go black. I'm sick of giving these people my heart and my soul and my tears and end up on my back.
I mean, I don't think it's something that he ever got over.
You think it's like a result of where he lives? They say LA is a fucked place.
All those areas.
Look at like the Paul brothers moved out of there. They're Ohio boys who went there who left.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
They say like it's like, yeah, and he's from Anaheim. So it's like he's from Cali.
Party, right?
So it's probably hard to get away from Cali. But do you think that he'd be around better people if he did?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because it sounds like he's still in the same mindset, right?
Lost love for the music. I want to be able to write again. I can relate to that too, but fuck, I still don't write.
Yeah.
J. Cole's the only one that pulled it out of me.
Yeah.
That was the only one that made me want to write for a minute.
2 for 2 so far?
2 for 2, and I love the hook.
Love the hook?
Misery loves company. If God forgives, someone tell me.
Would you talk to that boy?
But I wanna. Hold on. The fuck did you say to me? But.
You talk to his ass. Yeah, look at Phora. Look at this.
Yeah.
Take a look at it.
Nah, I told him when I was at his concert, I was like, bro, I'm gonna make a song with you one day. And then he wore my merch on stage. He's a real one. That's why he's like, maybe I have like a certain gravitation to him as an artist, because it's like, he is who he is in the music.
Yeah.
He wasn't fake, you know? Like, he accepted my merch, dapped me up, we talked for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I told him I'll make a song with you one day, and then boom. Phora, the song that you had, Letter to My Unborn, on your last project, I actually wrote a song to that before you even released it, and we ended up using the same beat. So maybe I'll hop on the remix, or, you know, maybe we work together sometime. That'd be phenomenal.
Yeah, if you check, man. I hope he checks it out. It'd be dope.
Maybe he'll see this.
Song number 3, we got Myself Again.
I just think it's like the growing pains to feeling like myself again.
Yeah.
For sure, bro. I think he's leading up to it. You think he's going to give us like a 4-minute
I hope so.
outro?
I appreciate that.
All rap?
All rap, yeah.
85 bars, 86 maybe. Little sample on the intro. Little sample on the outro.
I don't wanna feel no more. I just wanna be mine. I know my mom worried about me, it's been hard to handle. I feel the devil everywhere, he's following my shadow. Between myself and fighting family, it's too much to battle. Stabbed in the back by the people I trusted. Ever seen someone for who they weren't? It made you disgusted. Old friends wanna see me fail. Fuck the rumors still prevail. I would say I wish them well, but there's a special place in hell. Dancing with the devil, hard for me to see that God was real. All I ever saw was murders over pride and dollar bills. Lost all I had, no one was checking on me. I guess I'm traumatized by life, I should be in a grave. Lights closed down, fans scream when I hit the stage, but they'll never know the reason why I feel this way.
I would say I resonate strongly with his mindset. You know, like I fuck with the people who are all peace and positivity and shit. He said, old friends want to see me fail. Fuck the rumors still prevail. I would say I wish them well, but there's a special place in hell. I fuck with that, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm not forgetful at all. You know, like if you ever fucked me over, if I ever helped you out and it didn't work out, and you know, like you did some shady shit, I don't wish you well.
Yeah.
I'm not on your side, bro. I hope that everything that's coming to you comes to you. Stabbed in the back by the people I trust. Ever seen someone for who they were and it made you disgusted?
Yeah. Most definitely. I think this kind of also tied into like, does God forgive? Because he's talking about on this record, he's like highlighting the place that he's at, like LA. You know, like this is the area that he grew up in.
Yeah.
And he's talking about how he feels like the devil's in his shadow. If God's like controlling, right? Does God control like where you grow up at? Because he didn't choose to grow up in these environments. He didn't choose to see all his friends rob and kill. You know, but that's what he was born into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's probably just like, do you forgive me for indulging in this when this is all I see? Like, this is my life.
Yeah.
You know? And maybe that's probably why it's hard for him to get away from those environments, because that's all he knows.
And I feel like this was just him reflecting, because he was talking about, I was born into a world where it's hard to feel. Exactly. Only chances that we have was sell drugs, rob, or kill. Yeah. That's where he comes from, bro. Dancing with the devil. Hard for me to see that God was real. Yeah. I just feel like he's been dealing with and battling the growing pains of seeing those that you were close to once upon a time not really be there for you, and seeing that they are shallow. Yeah. Seeing that they're not real. You know, he talks about, like, I tried to give him shoes to walk and realized they were stepping on me. You know, and like those are the friends that he thought he had. And the other friends he had, most of them are buried in the dirt or in a cage. Damn. So everyone that he's close to is gone now. Yeah. Or a majority of it. And you know, it's like him just trying to figure out him trying to figure out where he stands. Yeah. It's probably tough. He just wants to feel like in the hook, bro. I want to feel like myself again. And like towards the end, he has that dark line, right? I guess I'm traumatized by life. I should be in a grave. Yeah. Like I don't think I faced that much trauma for me to feel like that. He got shot in the head. Like that's crazy. That shit does something to you. You're paranoid. You have PTSD. I don't have that. I come from these environments, but I've never been out on the block like that. So I don't even know what that feels like. You know what I mean? And he's just he's in that environment that just pulls you away from God. You know what I mean? And it gives you these thoughts of questioning if that's even real. Lights get low and fans are screaming when he hits the stage. Yeah. But they'll never really know why he feels that way. This was a nice 3-piece. I wonder if it's leading up to a project. I'd definitely be down to hear it, because his last album, classic to me. Yeah, he's coming off an incredible album. I like the 3-piece, bro. The melody game, I feel like he's always improving on that. His hooks are always catchy to me. Do you have a favorite record? I think this one. I think the last... Myself Again? Yeah. I think To The Grave was my favorite record. I think my favorite hook was Does God Forgive? Yeah. And then I liked all three, but my favorite song was definitely To The Grave. For a 3-piece, man, I appreciate it. Do you wish it was longer? I wouldn't mind hearing more, but for 3 pieces, that's straight. I'm cool with that. I feel like he said a lot within 3 records about where he's at right now. Yeah. We know where he's at. We know what kind of thinking he's on right now. None of this sounded like anything he's ever said before, and he's scratched the surface of a lot of these topics. Yeah. A lot of people don't talk about this, and I don't even think a lot of like the mainstream will promote something like that. Yeah, that's true. Matter of fact, Spotify is promoting To The Grave. Oh, really? They got him in mellow bars. Yeah, maybe he is getting his notoriety. Yeah, with certain tracks, you know? Yeah. Maybe it takes time, you know, not maybe, it definitely takes time. I just hope that people are interested in this and dive deeper into his discography, because I think he has bodies of work where you're, like, definitely gems of songs that you pull away from. And any, like, Phora fans, like, if there's anything that you guys want us to react over, we already know a lot of his discography. Big fans. But there are some albums that we never really touched on. So if you guys really want us to go into that, let us know the one and we'll do it. You know, because I feel like a lot of these underrated artists draw newer subscribers and viewers to our channel. Yeah. Like with Russ, like we got those. Yeah. We appreciate the feedback on that. We always appreciate feedback too. Was there bars that we had missed in here? Yeah. That maybe resonated more with you? Because it's different with Phora. He's writing lyrics that's gonna hit. Yeah. You know, it's not going to be the same as, you know, like this witty freestyle flip. He's going to write some shit that touches your heart, your soul. You know, he's going to speak to you directly, which I think is phenomenal. Yeah. But yeah, let us know if we missed anything. Let us know your favorite lines as well. And kind of like what E said, what project should we do from Phora next? Because I'm down. Like, I'm a big Phora fan, bro. One of my favorites is Yours Truly. Yeah. Yours Truly Forever was... That's what made me a fan. That would be fire. Butterfly Effect. I would love to go back to that one. We hope you guys enjoyed another breakdown, scratching the surface. We hope you enjoyed the project from Phora with Growing Pains. Nice little 3-piece EP to start the summer off right. If you guys did enjoy this breakdown, drop a like and subscribe. Let us know your favorite song in the comments as well. But other than that, we'll catch you on the next breakdown. It's your boy K. It's your boy E. Deuces.
Yo, now I ain't religious, I think I'm spiritual. Still I be looking for prayers and asking for miracles. You ever call out to God in hopes that he's hearing you? And live your life through faith to know he's steering you. I can see the fear in you. It's painted on you crystal clear. You hide it from the truth that's in the mirror, cause you never wanna hear how you can grow from the pain and the struggle. Not ashamed that he loves you. Don't feel so bad, it's a part of the puzzle. Shit, I ain't even get a chance to understand it. Sometimes I'm living through this life and taking it for granted.